Hey, hey, I'm Ayuma Michelle, and welcome to Let's with Ayuma. This is an online safe space that I started for progressive women from all around the world, just like you and I, so that we can learn how to thrive with purpose. As you can already tell, finally the video I promised you that I would actually prepare for you is finally here. Today I'm going to be talking about my skincare routine, as many of you have really requested. Hence my current state of whatever I'm wearing right now. And so I'm going to share with you my skincare routine, products, and everything, and I hope that you will really learn from it. But even before we go any further, you know what time it is, right? Subscribe. Please hit subscribe. If you've enjoyed my content so far, just subscribe. And then if you are new to this channel, welcome. Please watch this video and probably another one. If you dig it, subscribe. Okay? So, listen. Some of you have really been insisting that I share about my skincare routine. Like even last week, as I promised you ladies to tell you that about this last week, on Saturday, I had a Facebook Live with an amazing woman. She's called Joanna Chiang. She's a friend of mine who's based in Germany, and she's a biologist, and she's a hair love coach, which I totally love. And she's started this group which has more than 8,000 women at the moment, African women. It's called Grow African Hair Long. And it's basically she's teaching women, African women, how to nurture their hair and how to grow it to their fullest potential. So the reason why I had the Facebook Live with her last week is because we realized that there's, especially during this time with Black Lives Matter, with Black Girl Magic, there's so many conversations happening around the world to do with race, and it's a very huge topic that also came as an undercurrent with that topic is Black women and our identity and our, what is it called, and how we feel about ourselves. You get what I mean? Because even all around the world, the beauty industry is like, has been really working against us, like historically. But for the very first time, we are seeing a lot of Black women coming up with beautiful products, with beautiful messages, and just words of affirmation to help us realize that we are enough, and also there's a place for us even in the beauty industry. So, and even when we were having the live, there were so many women who were, commenting even before the live began, who were commenting. They were like, oh my gosh, Ayuma, your skin is glowing, send us the secrets and stuff like that. And then also there's, I remembered also, like, there were so many women who joined the live, and thank you so much for each woman who joined the live, who participated, and who allowed me to speak life to her self-love journey. These are African women who are learning how to grow their hair to their fullest potential. But I've realized that hair is very political for Black women, and our hair goes also with our skin. It also goes with what is accessible to us with regards to beauty and stuff. So it was such a wonderful conversation. If you're still interested in it, please go to Relaxed and Natural by GAHL. That's the name of the Facebook group. You can join and you can watch the live video, the recording that's still available there. And then you can decide if you want to stay in a community, okay? So there's somebody called Words and Pictures. Words and Pictures is a subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And guys, thank you so much for many of you subscribing. I've noticed the recent numbers, and also at the moment, like, the number of subscribers has really improved and increased, like the ratio between non-subscribers and subscribers. So many of you are still non-subscribers. So please, if you continue to watch this channel, please subscribe. So Words and Pictures shared, girl, we need information on that skincare routine. I shared a video. I think it was the video about dating, single in quarantine. They posted this, and I promised you that I will produce a video. So here is the video. And then also I've been receiving lots of messages from WhatsApp, Instagram, and also my DMs on social media. People have been asking me to share about the secrets behind my skin. But this is the thing, I do not like secrets. Those of you who know me, you know I do not like secrets. I like busting myths. I'm a natural myth buster. I do not like secrets, but I love principles and I love sharing these things with people, okay? But disclaimer, even before I begin, disclaimer, this is not expert advice that I'm sharing with you. I'm not a skincare expert. I'm simply sharing with you my skincare routine, what works for me, right? This is not expert advice. This is not, this routine works for my skin. There are all sorts of skin out there. There's dry skin, there's oily skin, there's normal skin, there's combination skin. Most of us who have black skin, especially if you've learned from like makeup people, they normally say many people who have black skin normally have oily to combination skin. So, you know, still figure out what your skin type is. And then there are even people with acne. Then there are also people with conditions. You get what I mean? From be it psoriasis or eczema. So realize this is what specifically works for my skin. Also, you don't have to use the exact product that I use. Remember, this is for my skin. I have tried and tested different things, and this is what works for my skin. There are other things that I'm really, really allergic to, like tea tree oil, you know, which are healthy and stuff, but I can't use that. I'm allergic, you know. I get some serious eye allergies. Still I have to, you know, I used to literally use steroids on my eyes just to deal with that allergy situation. So remember, this is what works for my skin. Also, please focus on the principles and not the products. Just like with natural hair and even fitness and diet, please focus on the principles and not the products. You can't use the exact same products that somebody is using. For example, my friend Joanne is all the way in Germany, and her hair is so nice and beautiful and long, it reaches her waist. But just because she's using products in Germany and her hair looks like that, it doesn't mean that I need to use the exact same products, ship them from Germany, so that my hair can look like hers. Like, I think that goes to a borderline idolizing. You don't have to use the exact same products that I use. If you love my skin, fine, celebrate it, but don't idolize it. Just work on your own skin and your own journey, and realize that there are products out there for your specific type of skin. Also, your skin is beautiful, so love it and nurture it to its full potential. So don't idolize anyone's skin. Don't idolize my skin, please. I have also had some serious journeys on my own skin. I've had some serious complications on my skin as well. So please know that you love your skin. Don't idolize it. Your skin is beautiful, so just nurture it to its fullest potential. And that's why I'm focusing on principles more than products. Okay? So now that the disclaimer has been set and shared, we can now get into it, okay? The number one thing about skincare is your mindset and mental health really plays a huge role. I realize that for me, no matter how many good products and whatever that I use, whenever my mental health is suffering, it shows on my skin. Like, my skin is so pale and dry, and it gets a bit darker sometimes. Like, you just look low. You know, I end up having like deeper eye bags and darker eye bags. Like, whenever my mental health is suffering, it shows on my skin. And those of you who don't know, like a few years back when I was really, really going through a really tough time in my life, my skin suffered. Like, I used to have lots of rashes and stuff. But at the same time, even my hair started falling, and that's when I developed my gray hairs. I don't know that you can spot some of them. But that's when actually I developed lots of my gray hairs. I have lots of gray hairs now at the frontal part of my hair. And you know, your mental health really plays a huge role. So please nurture your mental health. And I've already shared two videos before on how you can sort that out, how you can get help to sort out your mental health, because sometimes whatever shows up on your skin is an aftermath of what's happening inside you. Not only biologically, what you're eating, what you're feeding yourself, and also your health inside your body, but also your mind. It shows up on your skin. Okay, but also mindset. I've had so many people tell me, oh, but you just have good genes. Oh, by the way, the disclaimer, right now on my face, I'm bare. I have nothing on my face apart from I was trying to make sure that I also just don't look ashy. I don't present you guys have ashy face. So I had lots of water on my face. I washed my face just a few minutes ago, and then I've applied just a little bit of glycerin so that my skin does not dry up. Glycerin is a humectant, so it's keeping my skin moist before I get to the point where I'll show you how I apply oil on my face. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, with mindset, there are people who normally say, you have good genes, you just have good skin. I'm like, okay, if you're blessed with good skin, you still need to maintain it. So for the last 32 years of my life, that means work has been done to maintain good skin. You're not just given good skin and then you just have it. You're given good skin, but you still have to maintain it. It's like a car. You're given a nice car, you still have to maintain it. You're given a nice house, you still have to maintain it. So I normally don't take that lightly. I normally say, please, I've done the work to maintain my skin. Good skin. Okay. So number one, remember, accept your skin the way it is. Not many of you know, but there's a time I actually really struggled with eczema. And once in a while it still pops up, and it normally pops up like on my neck area, on my joints, at the back of my legs, at the corners, the joints of my elbows. It used to really show up, especially at the back of my legs. But nowadays it's primarily here, like at the back of my neck. And this is like, I don't know, maybe when just on those very hot days or very hot nights, when I sweat a lot and then I just wake up and then I find, I have some of those rashes come through. But realize that no matter what conditions, pre-existing conditions you have with your skin, no matter how your skin looks like, no matter what shade or tone of your skin, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. That is the foundation of skincare. You need to accept your skin as beautiful, and it is amazing. I like telling people that especially my friends, I like telling them, and even I shared it during that Facebook Live, that I like to think of it as when God was creating the African woman, he was in his kitchen preparing some dessert. Because surely, just look at how the African woman is. Our hair in its natural state literally looks like cotton candy. And then our skin tones as black women, especially even in the makeup, when you look at in makeup lines and stuff like that, they always refer to like dessert ingredients, from chocolate to coffee to cinnamon to cappuccino to honey to blueberry, blackberries. Like, those are the tones of our skin, and how amazing and beautiful it is. There are even some people whose skin colors are like, what is it called? Not mulberry, but I would say maple, like, maple syrup. All of those are dessert products. So I normally like to say that God was literally preparing some dessert in his kitchen when he was creating the African woman. Because literally we are like dessert. And then also just look at the skincare products that just work naturally for our skin. All these beautiful tropical, like, natural products that we use for our beauty regimes, from cocoa butter to coconut to papaya. I have a friend who literally uses papaya for her skin, and to as a mask for her skin, and also as a conditioner for her hair. So it's beautiful. We have all of these beautiful tropical, and let's not forget the majestic avocado, right? The majestic avocado. Those are beautiful dessert products that literally God has provided us with around us, and we use it on our hair, we use it on our skin. We can eat it, but also we can use it for beauty. So remember, when God was creating you, he was in his kitchen preparing dessert, right? So love yourself. And for me to get to that point of even humoring myself with that, of course the Bible doesn't say that, but God told us that he made us in his image and his likeness in the Bible. So if God has said that you are beautiful, you are perfect, so perfect that out of all of his creation, he made you responsible for all others. He made you in his image and his likeness. I mean, no matter how much God says that, you need to get to a point where you actually believe it. Do you believe what God actually says about you? That you are beautiful, that you're perfect, created in his own image and likeness. And God himself is love, the embodiment of love. So if you do not love yourself from inside, no matter what product you use, no matter what skincare routine you use, it will never be enough. Love starts from within, and that acceptance starts from within. So love your skin. This is why I'm beginning with this, because the products come later. It needs to start from that love from within, because it shows. It shows, right? And also there's this whole issue of colorism, that there's good skin. Just the way there's a huge debate about good hair, there are people who believe that there's good skin. Good skin is that which is smooth. Good skin is that which is lighter. I tell you, beautiful skin is beautiful. Like when I was a child, I used to have in my very younger years, my best friend was this beautiful Nubian queen. She was called Nyatwach, and she was Sudanese. Both of us used to get bullied a lot because we were dark skinned, we had smooth skin, and also we were tall and very slender, very skinny. But the reason why, in fact, I wanted to be her friend is because I saw her and she was so beautiful. Like her smoothness, the smoothness on her skin knew no end. And then, she used to wear these little earrings, golden earrings, because they are Nubian. They have actual 100% gold, you know. So I just used to see how the gold looks on her skin. And I was like, oh my, that is so beautiful, you know. So even as a child, I saw her as beautiful and I wanted to be friends with her just because of that. And I just wish that we had the same curiosity and wonder about each other. That instead of believing what the beauty industry is telling us, why can't we genuinely see what is natural to us? Why can't we acknowledge the beauty in each other? Because we already have that within us. And trust me, years later, when I realized that people were bullying me because of this and that, even racism is an effect of self-hate. Anyone who hates another human being hates themselves. So it has even nothing to do with your skin. It has nothing to do with your race, nothing. That is a human being who's projecting hate that they have within themselves. The Bible tells us that out of the abundance of your heart, it will overflow. Whatever you have in abundance in your heart, it will overflow. So if you have a lot of self-hate, you will project it to other people as self-hate. If you have lots of love and acceptance within yourself, it will overflow into others. So the people who hate other people's skin, deep down, they hate themselves and they hate their own skin. So it even has nothing to do with you. So, yeah, I've told you, ladies, to avoid stress. I've also told you to please keep learning. Keep learning what works for you. Don't just settle on just this one thing. Keep learning how to improve, how to better your health, how to take better skin, take care of your skin, how to better take care of your skin, right? Never stop learning, especially during this time. Figure out what do you have around you that is natural, that is healthy, that you can use. Figure out what works for your skin. There's no one fits all thing, but it's always a continuous journey of curiosity, of learning. Like, one thing you guys might not know is that my family moved from Nairobi to outside Nairobi, and so I literally had to change my skincare routine. Before, I didn't used to use oils on my skin, but now I use oils because I'm in a semi-arid area, and so lotion just doesn't work anymore. Before, lotion used to work. I always used to use cocoa butter lotion, but now I've literally changed. I had to add some oil, and then because it's quite sunny where I live, I had to also add some sunscreen. That's something that I never used to use, quite frankly, in my routine. But now I literally had to use it. But now that I've been indoors a lot, I don't use sunscreen that much. But I use oils. I use lotion combined with oils. Because if I don't add oil, I become ashy, my friends. I become super ashy. So let me just adjust this just a little bit. Yeah, and then the second thing that I'd like to share with you are general skincare tips that I use, that I follow. Some things are just straightforward, There's some things which is just normal, and they're just common information. But then I think what people need to do is Instead of focusing on, oh, my skin does not look like this person, oh, my skin is not popping, oh, my skin does not look at this. Do not focus on the internal. Break it down. Focus on your daily habits. How do your daily habits influence how your skin ends up looking like, right? Like your daily habits, simple things like, do you eat a balanced diet? To be honest, like, just look at your plate so far this week. How much of fruits and vegetables have been on on your plate? Just very simple, fruits and vegetables, because your skin is a byproduct of what you eat. You are what you eat. So your skin shows what you've been putting into it, right? And also, for example, for me, I also drink moringa like twice in a week. Moringa is an amazing supplement, and it's also very good for the skin. I also eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and that's just something that I proactively do and make a habit out of it, so that I don't even think twice about it. Break it down. Focus on your daily habits. Just look at your daily habits. How does that end up affecting or ruining your skincare routine? And then also, do you hydrate? Remember, your skin is the largest body organ you have. And more than 50% of your skin is actually water. So realize, if more than 50% of your skin is water, how much water do you really need to be taking? Right? For me, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I drink water. And my water bottle is like 8.5, is it 8.5 liters? 850 ml. Gosh, 8.5 liters. I don't know, by the way, maybe it is. It is 850 ml. So I drink water. First thing when I wake up, I drink water, and then later on in the day, I take another one. I try to take at least 2 of those bottles in a day. So how much do you hydrate? And realize, this is clean water. This is not tea. This is not juice. This is not infused water with other things. It is pure water. Right? So make sure you drink pure water. Drinking tea is not drinking water. Drinking tea is not hydrating. That's not hydrating. It's pure water. Right? So, and then also, are you clean? Are you sleeping on clean sheets? Are your sheets clean? Right? How often do you change your sheets and your pillowcases? Right? If like me, you sleep under a mosquito net, how often do you clean your mosquito net? Right? Because all of that, as long as it gathers dust and dead skin, that's not good for your skin. It will clog your pores. Hence things like rashes and stuff like that. Also, do you shower and wash your face? For me, before I shower, when I wake up, I normally wash my face first. I normally wash my face. The way I wash my face and then I go to the shower. Right? Now, not unless at night when I take a shower, then I go to sleep. Like, I don't need to really wash my face. But also, don't sleep in makeup, and don't sleep with dirt and gunk on your face. Like, for example, if you've been in the kitchen, you've cooked dinner, you've fried those tomatoes and stuff like that, and onions, your skin collects that stuff. Your skin has oils and stuff like that has vaporized, and then it condenses on your skin. Don't go to sleep with that gunk. Clean it out. Clear it out. Right? Clean it out. So if you don't take a shower, you can take a shower before bed, or you can just clean your face, right? Clear out that gunk, right? And even when you wake up, sometimes your skin has obviously, because you've been sleeping, your skin has been what is it called? Your skin has been exfoliating, because your skin is always shedding, just like hair. Your skin is always shedding. So just make sure that you clear out that stuff, right? And then also, when you're cleaning your face, please be gentle. Please be gentle. Don't be too heavy-handed with your face. Don't be heavy-handed. Pat dry. And then even when you're cleaning your face, like, just clean it gently. That's what I normally do. And that's why I prefer washing my face before I go to the shower, right? Just do that. Clean your face first. Be very gentle and nurturing with it. And then go and shower. So I personally don't scrub my face anymore, because of the place where we've moved, the water is salty, and salty is a natural, exfoliator. I don't scrub my face because I feel like that's too harsh on my skin. And then also I do not use products that are very complex and very foreign. I try to use local products and very simple products as much as possible in their purest form. That's what I try to do, right? So I don't use like many imported products on my skin and stuff because I don't know what goes into it. But local products are not only are they affordable, but I also believe in supporting local businesses. And local also means I probably would know where they source their things, right? And also I try to look at the ingredients and keep things as simple as possible. So those are general skincare tips. Use what you know, keep it simple, and just be very gentle. Cleanliness will always work for you, right? And then also diet. And then number 3, I'll share with you my daily habits that actually promote good skincare. You see, I haven't even mentioned my products yet, because these things are principles. I've talked about mindset and your mental health. I've talked about general skincare tips. Now we are talking about habits. My daily habits. Number 1, I normally oil my skin right after I shower. So I normally don't go to my room, because I realize that distance between getting from the bathroom to my room, my skin normally dries up real fast. So what I normally do is when I jump out of the shower, I pat dry myself and then I oil my skin when my skin is still moist and damp, because moisturizing is not applying oil. Just like with hair, moisturizing is not just simply applying oil on skin, on ashy skin. Moisturizing is sealing, is first of all ensuring that you have a moisturizer. That's why I use glycerin. Glycerin is a humectant, meaning it absorbs moisture. There's glycerin, there's honey. Those are natural humectants. So I make sure that all of my skincare products have glycerin, and also water by itself is a moisturizer. So because there's already water in my skin has just absorbed water from the shower, I then seal the moisture. But if there's no moisture, there's nothing you're sealing with oil. So that's why I make sure that there's first moisture in my skin so that I can seal it with the oil. That's what I do. And then number 2, I pat dry my skin. I do not rough it up. I'm not heavy-handed on my skin. Many people don't realize that they are actually damaging their skin and scarring their skin by, the way they are very violent with how they dry their skin, right? And also because skin is quite elastic, the way you dry your skin, the way you handle it, if you stretch it too much, if you're very, kind of careless with how you manage your skin will end up stretching and becoming sort of like saggy, at the end of the day. Also, another thing I do, which I came to realize is actually very good for my skin, is that I try to shower with cold water or rinse with cold water. Cold water is actually very, very good for your skin. I realize that there are people who normally burn their skin with very hot water. That is burning your skin. Hot water is warm water. You're supposed to use warm water, not hot water. Hot water burns your skin, and it actually makes your skin darker because you've burnt your skin. And then also warm water, it's supposed to oxidize your skin. It's supposed to open up those pores, release the dirt, when you're cleaning it. But after opening those pores, you're supposed to close it, right? So that's why rinsing your skin with cold water is important, because it makes it nice and tight, and it closes those pores so that your skin is not less exposed to dirt and gunk entering, right? And then also, I normally apply my oil in upward motion, right? Even with soap, I normally apply soap with upward motion. I normally do this, right? And then I'm very sensitive with my eyes. With my eyes, I just do it like once like this. I apply in upward motion. Upward motion is because it keeps your skin elastic and nice. It keeps your skin nice and fresh and youthful. But if you keep applying oil like this, it means you're directing your skin every single time you apply oil, you're directing your skin to sulk in this direction. So for me, I do it upwards so that my skin remains upward. It remains like nice and youthful and strong, right? And then another thing I do is that I try to make I always make sure I always make sure that my skin is fresh and breathing before bed. This could either mean showering before bed or literally cleaning my skin before bed. Like, that's what I actually do. I don't go to bed when my skin does not feel fresh and like it's breathing. Your skin needs to breathe, especially when you're sleeping. And then also, obviously, what I mentioned before is I drink water first thing in the morning. When I wake up, I drink water, and that is 850 ml. That's a water bottle. That's the capacity of my water bottle. 850 ml. I drink it all. All of it. I drink it. That's the first thing I drink, and then I give myself an hour, and then I go about my day. I can take coffee, I can take whatever. Sometimes I take moringa. I take moringa twice a week. That's moringa leaf powder. I mix it in water, and then that's what I take in a week, right? And then, yeah. So that is it for daily habits. So now we come to the products. Now we are coming to the products. I don't know, I keep feeling like this thing is moving. Now we are coming to the products, right? So you've seen how long I have even taken to come to the products, and it's because it's important. Your mindset and mental health is way more important. Your general skincare tips, cleanliness mainly, and diet, very, very important. And then also your daily habits, very, very important. So now is when we are coming to the products. And I did that intentionally, because if I began with the product, some of you would have clocked out and been like, okay, peace out. Now we know the products. But that's not the point. You need to know much, much more than the product. There's the foundation of the products, right? So what I use, I'm trying my best not to use the words like basically and stuff. This is what I use for my skincare. It's 300 ml. It's just a normal container, but this is my oil mix. This is my oil mix. And inside this oil mix, this much, I put this much coconut oil. Like, I don't know whether you can see. Till here, I put virgin coconut oil, and I'll show you which one. And then the rest, I put lotion, cocoa butter lotion. So, gosh, I forgot my cocoa butter lotion, but I'll mention it. This is the coconut oil that I use. It's virgin coconut oil by Ken Taste. I love it because the only ingredient is 100% virgin Kenyan coconuts. So I'm also supporting the industry, the business industry in Kenya. So this is Kenyan coconut. We are a tropical nation. We have our own coconuts. So I like supporting local businesses, and that's just one ingredient. I love products like those. And then I also use this glycerin by Kappa Oils. Glycerin, as I told you before, is a humectant. Please make sure it's in all of your hydrating products. I use this both for my hair and my skin. And again, ingredients, pure glycerol. Like, how amazing is that? This is sunflower oil, cooking sunflower oil. I can't remember the name of the company, but we received it as a gift from Tanzania. But just your normal cooking sunflower oil, it actually is perfect, not only for your hair, but also for your skin. It has amazing natural products, right? And qualities. And yeah, the lotion that I use, the cocoa butter lotion that I use, is by Nice and Lovely. It's a local company, and that's what I use. So remember, the pure virgin coconut oil, I use it till here. I use this container, right? I put this much, and then all of this was lotion. And then I put some of the sunflower oil. I normally just use my eye. I eyeball it, right? And then I put the sunflower oil. Then I put some glycerin, just a little drizzle. I would say maybe a tablespoon each. Tablespoon of not tablespoon, maybe a teaspoon of the glycerin and a teaspoon of the sunflower oil. And then this is my final touch. I love this. It's peppermint essential oils from my friend's company. It's called Mugzi's Naturals. She provides very beautiful natural hair care and skincare products. So Mugzi's Naturals, she provides also also essential oils. And I've loved using this both for my natural hair care routine and also my skincare routine. My natural hair, it's good for natural hair because it excites your hair follicles to actually grow. And also for skincare, it's good because it excites your skin pores to produce serum. So I also am working with the natural oil that my skin produces. So I want to use my own serum. Like even right now, there's already some oil around my nose. And whenever that happens, I normally just, spread that serum all around my face, right? So to just share with you, and obviously I use lip balm by Nivea, or just coconut oil. So let me show you how I actually apply oil on my face. First of all, I told you guys this is just water, right? Shake it, shake it, shake it. Remember, you need moisturizing your face. Your skin means you need to actually have moisture. So that is water that I put a little bit of glycerin, right? And I use that both on my face and my skin. And then obviously, you slather it all around your hands. This is how I apply oil on my face. You see the movements? And then I massage the oil into my face. I literally massage it. Upward motion. If there's serum on my skin, I spread it all around my face, on my skin and my eyes. I'm very gentle, right? And then obviously going to my neck, and that is it, right? And then obviously I use some lip balm. So for those of you who didn't believe that I had no foundation on, there we go. And what's the evidence I gave you? I gave you evidence of this and evidence of this. That's how you know that I don't have any foundation on. So that is it for today. Ladies, I hope that you finally enjoyed this skincare routine. You see, it's very simple. It's very straightforward. And at the end of the day, it all goes back to breaking down your daily habits and seeing how well are you intentionally taking care of your skin. And some years back, maybe I struggled with some of these things, but it's come to a point where it's part of my daily routine. And routine comes out of habits, and habits come out of intentional actions that are done consistently. So you need to do some of these things consistently to a point where it just becomes part of your habit and part of your routine, right? And just like me, if I was able to survive eczema and very serious outbreaks of eczema, that's why that's why I use coconut oil to help out with the eczema. You too can actually grow the potential of your skin to the fullest, okay? So yeah, that's all for today. That's my skincare routine. Please comment below what you like, what principle you like, and also what works for your skin, okay? So yeah, please comment below. Remember, this is Let's with Ayuma, where I am sharing content to empower progressive women just like you and I to thrive with purpose, no matter where we are in the world. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.